POV. This is you. You've been seeing many calisthenic influencers showboating their skills, practicing inhuman strength, defying gravity and impressing other people. You've always wanted to get into shape, but you never managed to find the motivation to get started or get to the gym. So you took an interest into calisthenics and decided to give it a try. But then you realize, how the heck am I supposed to start? So that's where your boy comes in with the Calisthenics Beginner's Guide. In this video, I will show you the best way to begin calisthenics. I also put timestamps in the bottom if you want to come back to the video and rewatch something, but I also added 3 skills for beginners to learn in calisthenics. So make sure to stay to the end of the video and see the skills you can start to learn. So there's actually different types of calisthenic training methods. There's dynamic training, balance training, weighted training, etc. If you've seen some of my YouTube shorts, I might be doing some static training and some weighted training occasionally, but later on I will get into dynamics. But before you get ahead of yourself, you first need to have the basic skills and strength, which is why I made this video. When beginning your workouts in calisthenics, it is extremely important to warm up. Don't be like me. When I first started, I would just jump straight into learning skills without properly warming up, almost injuring myself several times. I will show you some warm-ups that you could use to start, but if you're looking to do more advanced skills, be sure to look up some warm-ups for that skill in order to avoid injuring yourself. For example, before I trained for the planche, I would always do a warm-up routine. I would warm up my shoulders, elbows, and wrists every single time, and thanks to that, I have never gotten injured after 3 months of training for the planche. Your wrists are used in majority of calisthenics upper body exercises and skills, so it's important to warm up and train your wrists. An example of some good warm-ups for your wrists may be wrist circles, wrist rotations, and you could do wrist circles against the ground where you add pressure, and you should at least be able to add pressure on your wrists at a 90-degree angle, and if you can't, then you have some work to do. For your arms, you can do arm circles, elbow rotations, shoulder dislocations, and scapula push-ups against the wall. Some good warm-ups for your legs might be some simple squats, leg pulls, toe touches, and Cossack squats, if that's how you pronounce it. So set aside at least 10 minutes before you start your workout to enhance your performance and prevent injury. There are too many warm-ups and stretches to go over, so if you want to do some extra research, then I highly recommend that you do so. To start building your chest, your triceps, your shoulders, traps, you want to do push exercises. You've probably heard this exercise hundreds of times, but it is extremely important in calisthenics to develop your foundational push strength. This exercise is called the push-up, which will develop your chest, triceps, and shoulders. To do a proper push-up, keep your butt down, your shoulders tucked in, and you keep your core tight. You don't want to be like that one kid in middle school during the pacer test doing rapid push-ups. You want to do your push-ups at a controlled tempo. Early on, when you do your push-ups, you can protract your scapula when you come up from the push-up and retract it when you go down. This will help you develop your back muscles and prepare you for more advanced calisthenic exercises that involve your scapula. If you're not able to do a push-up, do not worry. You can do incline push-ups, maybe against a couch, maybe against your bed, just an elevated surface. So the push-up is easier and you can progress. If the push-up is too easy, then there are hundreds and hundreds of variations that are more difficult. There's weighted push-ups, there's explosive push-up, the list goes on. We also have dips, a beautiful push exercise which develops your triceps, chest, and even your shoulders and lats. For a dip, you want to find 2 elevated surfaces. It could be 2 chairs, maybe a bar at the park. And for the dip, you want to lean forward slightly, and if you want, you can bend your legs to stabilize your body if you need to. Bend your arms at a 90-degree angle and push up at a controlled speed. If dips are too challenging, then you could switch to bench dips. Find a chair and then do some bent knee bench dips. The further you put your legs out, the more challenging the exercise will be, and the closer you put your legs, the easier. And for another push exercise, which is my personal favorite, is the pike push-up. This exercise is one of the best foundational calisthenic exercises to build your shoulder strength for more advanced exercises. You first want to start in the push-up position, walk forward 3 to 2 steps on your tippy toes, keep your elbows tucked in, and push down in a forward motion. If you struggle with pike push-ups, do not worry. Start in push-up position and take 1 step at a time for each push-up until you can put your legs close to your hands. Just take 1 step at a time and practice each step thoroughly to progress further and build more shoulder strength. And once you master the fundamental pushing exercises, you can go into more advanced pushing exercises, which I will go over in different videos. The first skill you can start to learn for your pushing skills is the elbow lever. I will drop a quick YouTube short in the description in order to learn the progressions for the elbow lever if you choose to do so. But this skill can be helped to build the foundations to learn the 90-degree hold, and it can also really help you learn the handstand to 90-degree hold, which is a more advanced calisthenics exercise. Now your lats, your upper back muscles, your biceps, and your forearms are all pulling muscles. A great pull exercise to strengthen your lats, your biceps, is called the Australian pull-up. You might need to find 2 elevated surfaces. Maybe you could use 2 chairs. I personally like to use my desk, and if you can use a bar at the park, but use whatever works for you. If they are too challenging, then you can switch to bent knee Australian pull-ups, which takes a load off of your arms and your lats. And if this is still too challenging, you can use your legs to assist you to pull yourself up. You want to pull your chest to the top of the bar or whatever you're using and lower yourself with your arms locked out at a controlled tempo. The next pull exercise is the best pull exercise known in calisthenics. The pull-up is the father of all pull exercises and can give you a demon back. I will leave a YouTube short in the description on the progressions to learn your first pull-up. Once you get your first pull-up, you want to nail perfect form. For perfect form, you want to grip the bar slightly wider than your shoulder width apart, and you don't want to sag your shoulders. You want to pull down your shoulders, and this will effectively activate your lats. It's like basically puffing your chest and squeezing your lats. As you get your first pull-up and it's too easy, there are several variations that will challenge you. So I recommend that you look into different variations. Chin-ups and close grip pull-ups are more bicep focused. Wider pull-ups are more lat focused. For whatever variation you do, you really want to control the movement instead of trying to go for more reps. As you progress further into pull exercises, there are plenty of more advanced pull exercises to learn. Your second skill you can learn is called the handstand. This skill requires a decent amount of upper body strength and a lot of balance. So I recommend you try to do this skill once you are more comfortable with your pike push-ups and regular push-ups. I will link 2 short videos to help you with the handstand in the description. As you can see, many calisthenic athletes have abs, and the reason for this is because many professional or more advanced calisthenic athletes want to stay lean year-round because it helps them do more advanced exercises efficiently. But if you have more weights on you, do not worry. Calisthenics is for everyone and it is beginner friendly. You can always develop your physique if you continue with calisthenics and choose to have visible abs if you wish to do so. However, I want to get one thing straight. Everyone has abdominals. However, the reason why most abs are not visible is because they are covered with layers of fat. The best way to get abs is with your diet. Although core exercises can help you condition and strengthen your abdominals, so do not leave them out. Your core is involved in many other exercises like even push-ups and pull-ups because your core stabilizes your body as you do your workout. Although some more advanced calisthenic exercises do involve more core strength and stability, so I recommend to throw in an ab workout or 2 after you finish your workout in order to prepare yourself for more advanced exercises. Some great core exercises for beginner include some hollow body holds, some leg raises, and some more challenging core exercises include hanging knee raises until you can reach hanging leg raises. And your third skill you can learn as a calisthenics beginner is known as the L-sit. This exercise requires a lot of core strength. It requires strength in your arms to hold your body up, and even some strength in your hamstrings to keep your legs off the ground. I will link a quick YouTube short in the description on the progressions for the L-sit. Now, last but not least, we have legs. Thanks for watching. Just messing around. All these calisthenic haters be saying, bro, you forgot legs. Bro skips leg day. Bro, there are no legs in calisthenics. Oh my god, you need weight to build your legs. You can develop your legs with your body weight. You might not be able to get legs like Ronnie Coleman or C-Bum, but if you choose to do so, there's weighted calisthenics for a reason, and you can develop thicker and bulkier legs. And of course, if you choose to do so, you can do barbell squats and you can do weighted squats if you want to mix it in with calisthenics. But not everyone has the option. Your legs primarily consist of your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. Some great exercises for your quads are squats, lunges, and jumping squats. And if these exercises are too easy, there are some more challenging quad exercises known as pistol squats and sissy squats. which these exercises may be a little tough on your knees, so I only recommend you try these more advanced ones if the squats and lunges are too easy and not if you have weak knees. For your hamstrings, there are sliding hamstring curls. You need a slippery surface to perform these and something to help you slide your legs inward like you're curling your hamstrings. And if sliding hamstring curls are too easy, there are Nordic hamstring curls. Now this exercise even gives professional athletes trouble because of the intensity. So you need something heavy enough to hold your body weight. So I like to use my dresser and I like to put a towel under my knees for more comfort. You want to try and lower yourself controlled and slowly as possible and let go when your body tells you to let go, because you don't want to rip a hamstring. And then once you reach the bottom, you just push yourself up and then repeat. For your calves, you really only need calf raises. If calf raises are too easy, try one leg calf raises. And you really want to try to add elevation so you can have more range of motion. And if this is still too easy, then I would recommend maybe you add some weight onto your calves. Find a progression that challenges you. I recommend that you do a push-pull leg split. So a common schedule might look like this: Monday push, Tuesday pull, Wednesday rest, Thursday push, Friday pull, Saturday legs, Sunday rest. For example, if it was Monday and I was on push day, I would do my warm up and then I would only do my push exercises. Tuesday will be pulling, so you'll only do like pull-ups or you'll do your Australian pull-ups. Saturday you do legs, etc. But depending on your ability, find progressions and variation that challenge you so you are growing. And also depending on your schedule, you might be busy, you might be in school, might be in college, might have a job, but you at least want to work out 3 to 6 times a week in order to see the best results possible. And if you want to learn a skill, this is how I would do it. So if I was doing the push-pull leg split and I was doing the handstand, I would throw it into the push category because the handstand primarily focuses on your shoulders. I would find a warm-up specifically for the handstand and then I would start learning the skill first and then I would do my workout afterwards. Because if you do your workout first and you have a lot of lactic acid in your muscles, you won't progress as fast into your skill. So I recommend that you do it for your workouts. And if you want to know the right amount of reps for each of your workouts, it all depends on the goal. So if you want to train for strength, then you would do 4 to 8 reps, 3 to 4 sets. If you want to train for muscle growth, then you would do 8 to 12 reps for 3 to 4 sets, which is also known as hypertrophy. And if you want to do muscle endurance or you're trying to lose weight, then I would recommend that you do 12 to 15 reps for 3 to 5 sets. If you found this video useful, feel free to drop a sub and check out some of my YouTube shorts.